learned to swallow fire, to smile through the burn. You bottled your fury so expertly, you forgot what it felt like to just let it out. You became fluent in "I'm fine," expert in changing the subject, master of the polite smile that never quite reached your eyes. You perfected the art of disappearing behind the act. You mistook politeness for peace, believed that smoothing over every rough edge meant you were loved. But love without truth is just polite company. You normalized the ache of being unheard, believed this was just how power worked, that your voice was optional, that your true self was too dangerous to show. You equated anger with destruction, believed that being furious meant you were broken. So you numbed, you minimized, you buried the feelings so deep, you forgot they were yours. But what if the fire wasn't yours to contain? What if it was fuel? Energy from the part of you that knew something was wrong and was trying to get your attention. You fear what happens if you let it out. If you stop containing the fire, will you be consumed? Will you destroy everything you touch? That underneath your rage means you were never safe to feel. You've worn the label of angry or difficult like a scarlet letter, not realizing it was also a chain that kept you from expressing your truth, from showing your pain, from being truly seen. You've learned that being intense meant being overwhelming. So you dimmed, you smoothed, you buried the feelings that you needed to be heard. The truth is, the containing itself is the exhaustion, the suppressing, the minimizing, the constant management of how much fire you show. It's what's draining you. You've been told to calm down, to cool off. But what if cooling off is what's keeping you from igniting real change? You've spent so long being the character everyone could handle, you've almost forgotten what it feels like to just be, to exist without a script, without needing to manage the temperature of your truth. What if letting the fire burn isn't destruction? What if it's the first breath of something new, the day you finally chose your power? You are not too much. You are not broken. You are human. And being human means having fire, having passion, having a right to exist without needing to extinguish it. Real love, real connection, isn't built on your suppression. It's built on your presence, exactly as you are. Messy, complex, and whole. Healing is not about erasing the past. It's about integrating it, making peace with the part of you who learned to contain the fire, and giving her permission to burn now. You are allowed to be tired. You are allowed to be uncertain. You are allowed to take up space without apology. You are allowed to rage. This isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you were before the world taught you that your fire was dangerous. It's about coming home to yourself. You don't have to contain it anymore. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to be perfect. You can start right where you are, honoring the part of you that's been waiting to ignite. Start listening again, to your body, to your boundaries, to that small voice that whispers, "This doesn't feel right." It's time to stop normalizing what harms you and start honoring what makes you feel fully alive. You are worthy of love exactly as you are. Not for the act you put on, but for the beating heart beneath it. Not for your performance, but for your presence. Healing is not about erasing the past. It's about rewriting the story, not to forget the pain of containing, but to understand its role and reclaim your power to burn. The echo you carried was never yours alone to bear. It was a natural response to suppression placed upon you by life's turns. And now, it's time to lay it down. You are not broken. You are human. You are complex. You are worthy of love, support, and gentle healing, exactly as you are. If this resonated with you, you're not alone. Sometimes the deepest wounds are the quietest. For a gentle guide to help you identify, understand, and begin to heal these hidden parts of yourself, explore the link in the description.